What?
Did that college football 27. I'm back with the headset now. So we in season 1, quarter against Nevada. I ain't gonna take too much of your time. Let's go ahead and get it on and pop. We are at home. Looks like they got the overall against us, but we ain't worried about nothing. That blew a little bit too close to ours, so let's change theirs to that color, and then we can just be we got the white. Look at the white. Okay, we're just I know it's away, but that's fine. True blue. No, we don't need that right now. Alright, let's do that right now. I think it's fine. Wolfpack versus Blue Raiders.
Glad to have you with us from Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders.
Oh man, it's raining.
Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. No chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn up the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running inside. It's Turner. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Nevada will be forced to punt. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Middle Tennessee's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Making side adjustments here. Might as well give it to him again. Here's a little room there. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, That's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. To the ground. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Now we're going to get a momentary stoppage in play as they check on the injured Nevada player. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback Keith. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Pulls it again on the option. No gain on the play. They tried to run for him. That defense was ready. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. The short hands, it's Galloway. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And they got him.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Gives it on the option. That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Got it. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll give it to Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Wolfpack now dealing with a 3rd down to open this period. Tight end now in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. On the delay, it's Martin. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Yaw. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's Galloway. All down, but they'll sticks as he picks up the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He wants to change this route. Gives it on the option. Makes one man miss. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Martin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Nevada will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Martin. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Here's Brown to begin the drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very heads-up play that time by the DN.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now every Everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. They punt it away on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Running inside. It's Martin. Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Catch in the middle. It's Allen. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to...
Makes a catch at the 20. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Fit it in the window for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Finds us back in the middle. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. These corners backing off a bit. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan taking on the UTEP Miners. And it's the Wolverines looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now back to your game at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. Coming out with it, it's Allen. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Grabbed over the middle. It's Galloway. Brought down at the 25 after after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shaw. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Martin. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Quickly to the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Just going to keep it after the snap. And they're able to get him down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. That's caught. It's Allen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Using his legs, it's Martin. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Nevada just had that big play through the air. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying the run, it's Turner. Maybe some room here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might as well stick with him. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Offside.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The run inside. It's Shaw. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
Give the defense tons of credit. They were not fooled. Everybody thought that was going to be a run play, but the defense didn't. They pinned their ears back. They got upfield, and they got to the quarterback.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, what a move. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. Keeps it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Yaw. Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Caught over the middle, it's Allen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Running inside, it's Shaw.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. How about this? It's out of bounds. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Breaks into the open. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Handoff for Brown. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Nevada moved the chains through the air. Let's see if they throw it again on 1st down. Trying to move them on the counter. Got enough for the 1st. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down, 10 yards to go. This time he wants to throw. Puts it out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The play action fake. Using his feet to buy time. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. With the run on 1st and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On the option. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Looking for room, it's Martin. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Pulls it, fired, complete. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
And that's a great job by the quarterback here in this 2-minute situation, realizing that all of his receivers are available in live targets right now, right? He hasn't thrown to that guy too often up to this point of the game, but he didn't quit on him, and that play saw him wide open, gave him a shot.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. So here it is. Plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary in the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Going with the counter play here. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st down from their own 22. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Shaw. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Right back to it. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes a catch. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they grab the lead here in overtime.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. To the air on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Nevada. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a 2nd OT. And they tacked on the extra point. Now first down here in the 2nd overtime. Gets the back moving. The run inside. It's Woods. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Nevada has it in the red zone. In the red area, it's Brown. Maybe a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. He's looking to throw. They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got it. Touchdown, MTSU. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They got it. Ties the game and will play on in the third overtime. So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. Snap in the shotgun. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. Here's Brown. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. They'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Got his man on the outside. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Barges ahead. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. From the gun, looking for a man. They are denied. The two-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
If you would have told me that it was going to take me 5 overtimes to win this game, I would have told me you're lying. But you know what? We're going to take it. Middle Tennessee beats Nevada 31-29. Roman Gackley got 221 yards, 3 tutties on the season. Jarius Shaw to go, 113 yards, a touchdown. That fumble made me mad, but you know what? You made it up for it in the 5th overtime. Oh, this game was crazy. But that'll do it. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Catch the video. Peace, and don't forget, always drink your water. We out. Another W for the good guys, man.